How's it going, Magic here? Hope you've had a perfect start to your day, and in today's video we're going to be jumping back into the Outer Worlds. So if you haven't seen the other videos that I've made on this game, certainly go check those out. They'll be in the description, and I'll put a little card thingy up at the top as well. But without any further ado, let's get into this. Okay, so at the end of last episode we ended up obviously fitting the power regulator, speaking to Phineas, and who actually said that there was a holographic shroud upstairs. So let's grab this first. Holographic shroud, project a disguise on you and your companion that give you access to restricted areas. So yeah, so it's basically just like wearing a disguise in certain places, I guess. Ooh, 12,000 XP for just that, that's not bad. Right, so what we need to do then is get to the groundbreaker, so I guess we'll go there now. Yeah, so that's just basically saying that the system maps, obviously feel free to pause it if you want to check that out.
After the groundbreaker.
Let's talk when you're free.
Okay.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Not a clue, but what about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Sure.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Break time's over. Right. Let's get on the groundbreaker. We'll just take Pavati. Right, okay. So,
Hey,
I don't think this is like...
I'm in space.
Oh,
I never thought I'd be able to say that.
somebody's excited.
That's not the point. This half would just...
But yeah, I don't think this is like got any enemies. I think it's just like the social hub for the actual game.
Customs inspection, right this way.
See what this guy's got to say.
Please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've
Right.
hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
How do I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any ideas why my shit was impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
Great, I'll go get this straightened out.
You take the starch out of them,
I've just butchered that.
you won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Why not?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope. Let's go get a ship
Be seeing ya.
unimpounded. So yeah, I'll probably end up reading stuff wrong and messing a lot up this video. Cause I think it's about 3 o'clock in the morning and I am so tired. But let's go get a ship unpounded first. So, over there. Great, heavily guarded.
Go back to Byzantium, you
I'm just gonna...
So I'm getting into like the government of this game, sort of thing.
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
Oh, sorry for your loss, I guess.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
Yeah, I'll go for that one.
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Let's make him feel a bit better.
Ah, that's just like him. Such a sentimental man. Tell me, how did he die?
I think we're gonna go for lie. It's kind of risky. I don't know if it works on the basis like if you use too many of them, then you get caught out. But we get XP for it, so why not?
No! How dreadful. That was always Alex's greatest fear, you know. Devoured by those fiends. Becoming one with their droppings.
Again, I'm very sorry. Can we get back to the topic on hand? At hand, should I say?
Right, right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly
Awesome.
sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
I'm not gonna throw Phineas under the bus. It saved his life. So yeah, Alex never mentioned Phineas.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
We're leaving. Nope. Well, cool. Skill and perk point available. Right, let's see what we got. So stealth's really low. It's like a sneak, hack, and lockpick. Those two are going to be important, you know, to get best armor. So I think we'll just do a full one of these. Right, perks. What we got here? I think we'll go for sprint speed. Get us places a little bit faster. There's no vehicles in the game or anything, so it's the only way of getting about. Except for obviously a ship like, but can't exactly just fly that across map. Right, let's see what this Gladys has got to say.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient, or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Let's just say I won't be eating one of them. Phineas sent me, he said you could sell me a nav key.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least. Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Don't actually think I have any money at all. Wait, what? 10,000 bits? Wow. Yeah, let's have a look at this opportunity.
Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the Groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Say no more, I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Right, abandoned outpost, corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Alright, thanks for your time.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Right, okay, so, got a shipping partner. That guy did ask us to do something. Alright, talk to this doctor. Let's go do that first, because that might actually get us some money. Not in there. Medical bay. Yeah, this will be it.
Please don't make a
There she is.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain? If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his ass about the shipment.
Did he now? The mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
Yeah, I could try finding
I'd
him.
be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Okay, so gotta go somewhere called Skella. So yeah, so I guess we'll go do that now then. Right. In fact, Pavati actually wanted something, didn't she? Can we activate it? Oh, that took its time. So yeah, she wants to go meet this woman. We might as well while we're here. But yeah, that perk for the sprint certainly increased the speed a lot.
Are those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? I think they'd let me peek at the power plant.
No idea.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors. No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do what I can to help keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through.
Statistics don't lie. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard.
Guess that's a compliment. Yeah, throw Pavati into it.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual, real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
Nudge her.
Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Wow, great! I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Wow, she's so awkward.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
Alright, we'll be on our way. And I bet you, all she does is turn around and look at the window. Yeah, it looks like you got your work cut out for you. Right, so the unreliable. Can we just fast travel there? Oh, awesome, we can. I didn't realise that. Right, okay. So we're here. So, let's do this. We'll get to Skella. Oh, that's far away.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Scylla? Oh, I thought it was Skella. Scylla, anyway. Vicar Max. Right, okay, so we're at Scylla landing pad. We got these two.
Real space, isn't it? Empty, silent. I never thought I'd see the light.
This place is awesome.
I'd look up at night. I had a question about your plan, Mr. Vicar.
Of course. The cosmos is generated and directed by the universal equation, also known as the Grand Plan. By contemplating the teleological order of things, one can achieve verity. Oh, right. You had a question?
What?
Never mind. That about answers it.
She just asked for a question, he just rambled on about space. But yeah, should we be able to breathe on this? Oh wait. Yeah, there's some sort of field. I was gonna say that if that weren't here, there'd be no air on this, and we'd be dead by now. I don't think we have a spacesuit on. Oh, what's going off here?
You know, you didn't have to shoot them down if you wanted them on.
Shut up now, and you might get out of this alive.
Come on, let's take some of these out. I think we all just meleeed that one guy at the same time then. Oh, pretty cool. I think that's all of them, is it? Oh, there's one here. Wow, what an idiot. He just smacked that big canister. Well, not big, but smacked that canister.
Tremendous work, friend. Here I was readying a daring maneuver, and you've come and saved me the trouble.
Symptoms detected. Elevated heart rate, dilated pupils, increased sweat production. Subject appears to be terrified.
I'm not terrified, you bucket of bolts. That's victory sweat.
Yeah, he's certainly terrified, isn't he?
The one and only. Wait, who's asking? Wanda didn't send you, did she?
She did.
I swear, land on Groundbreaker even a moment tardy, and that busybody's already been up your ass an hour. You tell her these automechs are coming, and sending a hired stooge to rescue me from certain peril only furthers my delay. No offense.
None taken.
Magnificent. And do please give Wanda my chilliest regards.
Right. Is there anything we can loot around here? Ooh, a little bit of ammo. Yeah, not much, but better than nothing. Take all these. Oh, we've got 23 of them, so we've got enough to last us anyway. Right, let's fast travel back to the Groundbreaker.
Welcome back.
And get back up there. Well, not fast travel to the Groundbreaker, but fast travel to the ship.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Can we talk?
Sure, why not?
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts? Nothing too out of the ordinary. just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition? That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
So why were you so passionate about it?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Right, try that one.
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me. The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything in the universe. Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the Grand Plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Fair enough.
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not. Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
That's quite a good way to put it, actually. I'll think it over and get back to it. Right, yeah, we've got things to do. Wrong button. Right, okay, so let's go talk to the doctor again.
Heard from the lasses down on 22.
And hopefully she gives us some money. So we need 10,000 bits to get that thing, which is pretty steep, to be fair. I don't think I have 1,000 on me. Oh, I need to stop jumping over things.
Can we talk?
Were I a gambling woman, I'd wager you're responsible for my mechanical safe return. I can't thank you enough.
Awesome. Leveled up again. Right, let's add these. Oh no. Which one should we go for? Which one's the lowest, actually? Probably this. Let's go for this. Just max that out. Right. Okay, so what do we need to do now? Is there anything else we can do in here? Guess it's the distress signal. Yeah, we'll go have a look at that. Wait, I've gained 1,200 bits. Awesome. From that woman? Or from that doctor? Wow. Did not expect that. I really want some new guns. I mean, these ones are alright, but that's what kicks a bit more.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Could have just fast travelled, but you know.
Welcome back, Captain.
Decided to walk.
How can I be of assistance?
Picked up a distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera in death.
Everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Alright, talk to you later, Ada. Alright, let's get to Roseway landing pad.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Alright, let's get out of here. Right, so yeah, we got those two. Right, let's take the stairs rather than jumping off. But yeah, it's a shame there's no like vehicles.
Paperwork or ticketing or whatever?
Chewed up and spit out. What sort of creature, other than humans, would be so wasteful?
What is this? Like, it's like everything destroyed. Or on the verge of it.
Clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits.
Yeah.
Should have put up a sign.
What's gone off
Don't
here?
open Raptidons inside.
Like some of her avatar. Let's get in here. Right. Let's go and speak to this Anton first. Oh, that's a guy who actually sent it.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
No, did you send a distress call?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Under control? Not from where I'm standing. You are what you're hiding.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
But why cancel the distress call?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Do we even have enough intimidation? Try.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
All this toothpaste.
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
Please do.
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
Diet toothpaste, man. What the hell?
Toothpaste, the ultimate diet toothpaste.
It's not worth your life.
Oh, I'm certain it could be
not
made into that as well, with
toothpaste.
only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well.
Appazap?
Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here.
So what do you need from me?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me. Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks.
Brilliant.
I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
Okay, I'm off. So I think we'll leave it here for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. And I'll see you all in the next video.